Okay. Thank you to the committee members and everyone for having me. My name is Peter Bin, and I'm speaking on the effects of the joint venture theory and why change is needed. I want everyone who is listening to just imagine for a second that you was charged with a murder you had no knowledge of. Now, because you was charged, imagine waking up to something you hate every day. Imagine having to live in a 6x10 bathroom. Imagine to never be able to enjoy the milestones of your loved ones. Imagine dealing with these scenarios for the rest of your life. In the book Dante's Inferno, it describes a similar situation where you are tortured by the thoughts and the images of the people and the events you loved, but you're never able to enjoy or touch it. This hell is a reality for many people who are serving life sentences for murders they never committed. Due to the joint venture theory, life without parole can be imposed on people who never took a life or intended to commit any harm. For example, a person could be waiting outside in a car for an individual and not knowing that individual may be committing a crime, or he may have just provided an item that was used in a crime but remain at home. Under the laws of joint venture and felony murder, if a person does anything that the Commonwealth consider an act of furthering a criminal enterprise, he or she is liable to be sentenced to life without parole. It is as easy as just answering a phone call, which can be seen as an act of furthering a criminal enterprise. Now, this can happen to anyone, including everyone in this room. And I bring up these scenarios because I believe that no one should die in prison for someone else's actions, and no one deserves to die in prison because of harsh laws. There's this misconception that people serving life are the most violent and have this nothing to lose mentality. I can tell you from being in prison for 11 years for a murder I did not commit, I have witnessed how people who are serving life, especially joint venturers, have made transformative changes. These men are role models for the younger generations. They are mentors. They completed programs, gone to college. They are great fathers for their kids. All they want is a second chance because they are eager to make things right for forgiveness and eager to earn and demonstrate their capacity to contribute in a positive way to society. So I urge you to consider the injustices of joint venture, because if you're not in favor of ending life without parole for people who have killed, what are your excuses for the people who haven't killed? Lastly, I'd like to acknowledge and send my condolences to all the families that's been hurt by crime. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ben. Appreciate your testimony. Any questions from the committee members? Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Mhm.